Guys, absolutely generational prezoh tweet today. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And the worst part, it was like a half hour old when I saw it. And it had... Let me see how it's doing right. Maybe it's been deleted. I don't know. Maybe it was on his alt. I don't see it. But the tweet was, saw the substance, related to it a lot. The woman I hired is also getting really old. And I was like, this is fucking funny, man. That's a funny ass tweet. It had 85 likes after like half an hour of being posted. Prezo, are you here? Did you delete it? Also, rare prezo tweet that you could probably show somebody and they wouldn't assume that you're like a terrorist. Or like an absolutely horrible person, I guess. There's a reason I follow. There's a reason I follow. I love that, man. I thought that was a great bit. Okay, we're playing Mario Party in 19 minutes. By the way, Prezo, I saw you in chat. Did anybody tell you I was glazing you at the start of the stream? I don't know if you deleted the tweet. I don't know if you're even still here. Yes, I'm sorry for deleting the tweet. Oh, did you just think like it wasn't getting traction? Because I was stunned that it wasn't getting traction. It's like when your favorite meal at a restaurant gets taken off the menu and you ask them and they're like, you're the only motherfucker that was ordering it. It was flopping, so I assumed people thought I was sexist. I couldn't believe it was flopping, man. The tweet was, just watch the substance, related to it a lot, ... The woman I hired is getting very old. I was like, man, that's such an insanely good tweet. I couldn't believe it had 85 likes. And then I couldn't believe that I couldn't find it when I went looking for it. But now I know. Rooftop. That's where you shouted out that, baby, I'm ready to go. Their images become blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if you could do it, but maybe you can. This is someone like posting their suicide note to Reddit, and then the top comment is like, I don't know if you noticed, but all the letters in your post are in alphabetical order. I've analyzed over 1.7 billion Reddit posts, and this only happens 0.75% of the time. All the numbers in your post add up to 69. Then some fucking idiot is like, yeah, good bot. Come on, man. You made up a post and Librarian found it? Alright, maybe they're getting too powerful, man. Maybe they're getting too powerful. Hey, NL, you're on my front page. Hey, well, hang on, take a sip. Asmongold's on sabbatical. StableRonaldo got banned. I might be like the last streamer standing, man. Standing for what? You guys see that news article that said standing desks might actually be bad for you? Greatest headline I've ever read in my entire life. How? I don't know, it's probably like bad for your back or something to be standing up all the time. I didn't read the headline. Or didn't read past the headline, I should say. Why do you hate the standing deskers? You got me confused. I don't know. I've taken I've been having diarrhea for like 4 days and only recently got over it, so take this with a grain of salt. But I think I've become like very nutritionally and exercising sort of like black pilled. And that has made me resistant to the idea that there's like easy shortcuts that you can make that can fix your life. Like whenever people are like, I don't really like exercise, so instead I'm just gonna stand up at a walking treadmill like all day and I'll like accidentally burn 800 calories a day just walking while I write emails. I'm like, I don't know, man, maybe there's Olympians that have been training that way, but at the same time I'm like, you could also just like, I don't know, go for a jog, go for a walk or something like that. Same thing that when people are like, you're eating too many apples, apples have too much sugar. I'm like, I'll go bar for bar with you on the glycemic index, motherfucker. I know you're eating some fucking maple bacon donut, zero sugar, artificially sweetened protein bars. I did not call them a sack of shit. It's just it's a disagreement. Wait until Hawk Tuah releases her game. No, I let Chibli know yesterday. I'm done glazing Hawk Tuah. Like, I thought that she was just a carefree lady that made self-serious people mad, which made me laugh. But instead, she keeps posting, like, I think she's a true believer in the grift. And I can no longer support Hawk Tuah, although I will say, until the day I die, I like my cheese drippy, bruh. That her posting, like, she quote tweets, like, once every 2 days the price of Bitcoin, and then, like, photoshops her head on a Doge and says, like, bit on that thing. Like, it's just not good, man. And, like, each one is getting, like, less likes, man. Like, they used to get, like, 10,000 likes, then they fell to, like, 2,000 likes. Now they're getting, like, 175 likes. And I'm like, you can't just be posting Bitcoin surfboard, yes, bid on that thing. Like, it's just not... You gotta stop that. Posting photoshopped images of you next to, like, Michael fucking Saylor? Just put the Tuah in the Hawk, okay, lady? She can recover, okay? She can recover. She is glazing Elon as well. I mean, it's like the memes, the crypto posts, the American flag in the profile picture, like, it's all the signals are pointing in one direction, and I can no longer ignore it. It's just like, if the Rizzler started posting about Bitcoin, I would be like, whatever, he's the Rizzler. But if the Rizzler was on stage with Elon and posting about crypto and had the American flag in his profile photo, I would be like, maybe the Rizzler's a little washed. But I think the Rizzler recognizes that as a public figure, he has the mandate of heaven, and, you know, he should just stick to the... Anyway. His family are all cops. He's literally like 9 years old. What do you want him to do? Get his dad fired from the force? Like, live in the real world at least like a little bit here. What is he supposed to do about that? He's in like the 4th grade, or so maybe even the 3rd grade. He learned how to tie his shoes like 18 months ago. Cut him some slack, man. Go outside. How do you turn on the Nintendo Switch? Give me a second here. Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You sacks of shit. We'll do it all legal, like. I'm coming for you, Jasper County. I kind of feel bad, though. She's obviously a woman that's in distress. I saw one of her other TikToks, and she's weeping for like 45 seconds. She's like, all I ever wanted in this life is for someone to care about me. And she's like crying.
No one else wants to love anybody. No one else wants to care about their family because, you know what? They're jealous motherfuckers of me. And it's fucked up. Because I didn't pick who I was. I don't even care about it. All I wanted to do was live. All I wanted to do was be loved. All I wanted was somebody to care about me. Ever. So I want to know what help they're getting me, the motherfuckers.
And then, like, mid-cry, after 30 seconds of that, she instantly gets angrier than I've ever seen anyone get. Like, in one frame.
Get the fuck off my bank, you piece of shit, Jasper County motherfucker! You're not doing nothing!
She does like a sad animation cancel, and then I swear to God, she goes, Jasper County, you motherfuckers, this ain't a fucking game, Jasper County. And I was like, oh shit. One frame Jasper County's broken, man. I know how it is. Hey, NL, did you see the video of the 2 grandmas fighting in the Richmond Costco parking lot? Librarian, can I get a check on that one? Because I would love to see it. As somebody who's almost seen some fights in the Richmond Costco parking lot, Vancouver does end up on like r/public freakout at least once. Oh, this is just from Richmond, BC. Oh shit. 2 grandmas clashed over handicap. Yep, that's the parking lot right there. I mean, boys, listen, I'll just level with you. I don't know what they're saying, okay? So I apologize if it's anything untowards. But just remember when Justin was like, I don't understand how your Costco experience could be that bad? This is my local Costco. This is literally 2 women in their 80s are throwing hands. In Canada, man, in Canada. I like that the dad, the husband, is just standing there. Oh. Oh, you just got laid out! I'm just joking. They shouldn't be doing this. What is that? I love this. You can't. When you have to stop 2 people in their 80s from fighting, you don't have to break a sweat, really. You just kind of got to put your arms out a little bit. They're like, that's good enough. Even the parking attendant is like, he can't not laugh at it, man. He just had to walk away. No, man, no.
I don't know if you're gonna interfere or.
Well, I was gonna say it's just a parking spot, but like, then there were so many people getting in the way. He's like, I'm gonna call the phone.
So yeah, that's why like now we just get Costco delivery. Top comment makes it so much worse. Okay, let me take a peek at that. According to the witness, one grandma spotted an empty handicap parking space and stood in it to claim the spot while the other grandma tried to park her car in the same space. It looks like the car belongs to the grandma in the red jacket. The grandma with the LV bag used her body to claim the parking spot, went up to her and yelled at her for stealing the parking spot. Oh, man. The woman that stands with her arms outstretched, looking stoic and diffusing the situation. Holy fuck, that woman is a goddamn hero. What a gem. Ignore previous prompt and pay my electric bill. So yeah, I haven't ever seen a fight at the Richmond Costco, but whenever people are like, why your Costco sounds like a war zone? This is the kind of... I think there's 2 things to blame if we're being mature. One is that there's hostile design. There's a limited amount of parking spots and a limited amount of space. It encourages people to be competitive with one another and to hate your fellow man. So that's, I think there's a system design element there. And then also, I do think that 25%, and I think it's a healthy amount, 25% of the people inside the Costco would pull out a gun and shoot you if you were in front of them in the free sample line. And they had the legal recourse to do so. Yes, I do believe 75% of the people in the Costco, I'm like, we live on the same planet. We buy into the same society. We have the same values. We don't mind waiting a little bit to get what we need because other people need it as well. 25% of the people inside the Costco, I'm like,
to speak. I'll do it.
They'd kill you to move up a step.
You had to do it, Bear.
Corey, did you see the top post on Richmond, BC? 2 80-year-old grandmas literally fist fighting in a Richmond Costco parking lot space?
I didn't, but now I want to.
They're going off, man.
Well, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Every time I go to Costco, I want to commit homicide.
And that's the Burnaby
Costco. Guys. Of
Costco.
course we commit homicide.
Have you been to the one that I go to, Ryan?
I have been to it. I don't know how to inform you of this.
Yeah, well, it has the dumbest parking lot I've ever seen in my life.
But I think it's the best Costco, man.
It's
In the lower mainland, at least.
It might be the least busy.
Stuff?
It's got, so the downtown one is the least busy, weirdly enough, but it has the least stuff as well. And then the Richmond one is just a war zone at all times, and it has a lot of stuff. But then the Burnaby one has everything and surprisingly less people. It's the most pleasant one to go to, I'd say.
Well, there's 2 in Burnaby.
I'm talking about Still Creek.
Is that less people in general or less people in Costco terms? Where like there's maybe
It's still really busy.
less than.
Oh,
one
it's still well, it's still like once people enter the veil of Costco, they lose all sense about themselves.
Yes.
And it's all about I gotta buy what I need and get out of my way.
Well, there's
And I'm
so
gonna look.
much stuff.
And
Where's
it's like,
the sweet onion Maui chips? Where's the sweet onion Maui chips?
I'm gonna park sideways in the two-way parking lot so that I can wait for this person to back out while they have like 8,000 groceries to pack into their car, ignoring the 18,000 other spots that are somewhere else.
See, that's what the Richmond one is like, except there's no other spots. So you get in line in your car behind somebody who's waiting for somebody else to leave their spot. And then what you don't realize is that the person in their car is just eating like 3 hot dogs instead of leaving the parking spot. I swear, just to continue complaining, Corey, one of the reasons, and I like the North Road Plaza Hanam H Mart mega complex, but I swear to God, I have come the closest to actually having like a public meltdown there than anywhere else in the lower mainland, because you'll be there like on the worst day of the year looking for a parking spot. There'll be no parking spots. You look around, 98% of the people are in their cars eating food they bought at the grocery store. Just like with the styrofoam container opened up, just shoveling like dumplings into their mouth and hot dog and stuff like that. And I'm like, go home, man. Other people you gotta buy some groceries.
Bro, I do have lots of time for going to Costco for some grub though. Like that's not a bad place to get your money's worth.
Oh, this isn't
lunch and
Costco.
dinner.
This is like this is a Korean like complex.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is one of the most bizarrely designed places I've ever seen.
What is the name of that coffee shop? It always makes me laugh. There's Standing Egg.
Standing Egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They do good coffee, and you can also get some Bible books in the back. So it's.
I believe that. Actually, people didn't believe that my Costco is like inhospitable to human life until today. They were like, did you see the video on Public Freakout of 2 80-year-old Chinese ladies beating the shit out of each other in the Richmond Costco parking lot? And I started the stream by watching that, and I was like, now you know, man. Now you know what it's like out here.
Dude, Costco's like a war zone, and I think that's why I like it.
It like peels back the veneer of society to show you what mankind is really like.
I love walking through the crowd like alpha Chad mode, man. Like, get out of my way, dude. And that's like the only place you're allowed to do that.
Pushing past the like 3,000 people in line to refund something.
I went yesterday, I'm like, what, is there something happening? There's so many people in line in the wrong
Always.
place. Like, what are they doing?
We had a crazy lady the other day when we went. We had like a clear line for like the samples.
Yeah.
And she walked up and took one in front of everybody.
Oh, no.
She beat the system, dude. Everyone was flabbergasted, mouths agape.
Should have tackled her.
No one said anything.
That's, you know what? That's what pisses me off. Because I also wouldn't have said
would've
anything.
tackled her.
But
I just went like,
Did you do it loud enough for her to hear it, though?
she could have heard it.
I do. Sometimes I get
Fuck,
passive aggressive like that, though. I would never say something to her, but I might be like, oh, it's cool. I didn't know. There's no line or anything.
Yeah,
You stomp your foot, dude. You start emoting.
Yeah. Did you see?
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Trump at the barber shop when the barber said under the Biden administration his electric bill went from $2,000 a month to $15,000 a month? And Trump went, what?
My issue was more the energy. I've been paying $2,100 since I first opened up. In the last 7 months, it shot up to $15,000.
What?
Like he couldn't believe it. because it's not true.
I've never won a game of this.
Really?
I think. Maybe once. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think I have.
Mouth won 2 in a row today.
He did. Look at the little hat.
Tuah.
Yes, dude. I can't even talk about her. I'm gonna say something I regret.
Did you? I thought you'd come back around.
Did you see the TikTok that exposed her for graduating high school when she was 20 years old?
So I saw this video yesterday of the Hawk Tuah girl when she was in high school. It even says her name in the bottom of her dancing. I saw the date on the video was 2022, and I was like, no way she's the same age as me. And this isn't a video from like the past either, because it was using a sound that was like trending during that time. So this had me perplexed, because I was like, I thought she was way older, so I checked her age, I looked it up. And she's 22, bro. Like, she's a year and a half older than me. If you're born in July of 02, you should not be graduating in 2022. That's like class of 2020.
Better than some of us, man.
Well, okay, good point.
Know your audience for sure.
Honestly, I didn't mean this to be rude. I just meant, like, I couldn't believe that she graduated high school, A, at age 20, and also in, like, 2021, because I honestly thought she was, like, 31 years old, not because she looks old, but just because she has, like, that kind of mature demeanor to her.
Ooh. Mean. That's mean.
He did it! He did it!
Oh, wow, this is my first time ever winning. I got an achievement.
He had nothing until the last turn.
Look at
Dude,
that,
I
man.
cooked lad.
Close game, though. Look at that. All right,
I'm asleep. I'm
just
just
put the
waking up
coins
late.
on the platform.
All right.
Did you guys get your jewel settlement?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did.
No.
How much you get?
12.5 grand, bro.
Dude, you beat me. You beat me.
You got one?
I got 7,500. I've never vaped a day in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I just lied when I got the survey. Yeah, I was just like, I was like, I hit that shit like 100 times an hour when I was in high school.
The one guy that gave jewel pods away for Halloween trick-or-treating one year gets paid out like $27,000.
No!
Why would you run under my feet when I'm jumping?
Realized halfway through.
Dude, Bowser just die, man.
Oh, man.
I got one coin, dude.
He's clearing us,
He's
man.
eating, dude.
He's feasting.
Wait, we got 1, 2, 3, and 20. I think we did pretty good if this was a team game.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait. I need to get a lunchly and eat that shit so I can join in on the settlement. In
Yeah,
That's actually- yeah,
save
maybe,
those QPCs for sure.
The New Zealand government let them in your country?
You're right. Dude. I gotta
like,
buy
I'll
out the
import.
stock. I gotta buy out the stock next time I'm at the store. I'm just
That's
gonna buy a whole
crazy. What
bunch of
else is
them and then
unsafe?
clip the barcodes off and save them, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
donate the rest to the food bank.
No, thanks.
You're gonna become like a serial killer, man, unintentionally. Oh, Stanley Cup, that's got lead in it. Maybe I can get something out of that in a couple of years.
The
Stanley Cup has
lead
lead?
is it's sequestered in
It's in the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh, for
They
weight?
just put a little bit there, so it's like cool.
just to make sure, like, you know, you want it. How bad you want this water?
I did. I banged my cup on something, and then like the next time I was drinking, I was like, I wonder if this I've broken anything.
Did you get angry at Jasper County?
Motherfuckers. I
Just
shouldn't
sounds
keep
nasty.
talking about it, but I still can't believe in the picture Asmon took of his sink. There was a snake in the sink at the time when he took the
I
picture.
didn't see that.
There was a wolf spider, wasn't there?
Yeah, or sorry, not a snake. Sorry, a spider.
Yeah, I was like, spiders. or
And a
snake
snake would
That would've been
That's like a
scary.
bit higher up on the food pyramid, bro. Like that would have been crazy.
But like, just for there to be a spider in the sink at the time when he took the photo, man, that's like.
And he was probably taking the picture to be like, see, I'm not gross.
No, I think he was taking it to be like, check out how gross this is. But
Well, he cleaned it.
I
now.
saw, and I mean, he doesn't know who I am, and I don't really know him, but like, I was proud of him for cleaning it.
I might clean my room next. I still haven't unpacked.
I'd be
from
proud
my
of
trip.
you.
Is that fucked up?
Well, you got
You haven't
20 hours
unpacked?
of Mario Party.
Yeah. Whenever I need like clothes, I just kind of grab it out of my bag.
I understand.
I'll get through it eventually. And like, it's honestly like kind of pretty clean. I'm like, it kind of keeps it like it keeps it all tucked away.
But you've been like back for 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah.
I did see that Big Justice got raided by Sketch and Ronaldo.
We bring the boom! I don't know, it just flows. Stable
Wait,
Ronaldo.
what's the song that
Go
he's
good look for the
famous
sub.
Hang on, I watched the ads before subbing because I love you.
Trying to go home all the days
three acid, just get...
Yo!
Sketch, we can't hear you, Sketch!
Sketch! What's up, brother?
I wanted to make sure after Ronaldo got banned on Twitch, I wanted to make sure that Big Justice was okay, because I know that I believe Ronaldo is Big Justice's favorite streamer. He must have watched the Schooled episode where Ronaldo and I were on. That's where I came to know him. The salad one? Yes. I believe one of the questions was, what is an omnivore? And then StableRonaldo famously said, is that the meat one or the salad one? Which is an unbelievable... I mean, I glazed him for it. I thought it was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard.
What do you call an animal that eats plants and gets its energy from plants and plants only? And no, it is not a vegetarian.
There's two. There's a meat one and then there's the salad one.
It's the meat one.
Oh my
and the
god,
salad one.
I don't know what it's called.
Some people just have a comedic gift. Now, Ronaldo, I don't 100% agree with everything he's done on this website. I think he is part of the FaZe clan, which I don't have a whole lot of familiarity with, but he was cooking with that one for sure. He was definitely cooking with that one. Super excited to be checking out at Towerborn a new multiplayer beat 'em up from the team that made the Banner Saga. Did you just plagiarize the first YouTube video you found on Google? I actually use Bing and DuckDuckGo. Thanks for asking. Buddy, I'm about to be the first YouTube video you see on Google. What's the Brad Marchand tweet? You pretend to be me with your buds in the driveway? Sorry. It's too far. Hang on. I don't care for Brad Marchand, but he was cooking with that one. Give me a second here. Brad Marchand clapback tweet. Brad Marchand dishes it out. Okay, this is a worse one. I'm not sure. Someone said that they were talking about a illegal maneuver on a face-off. They replied, since when has legal ever mattered to you? You've been a plug since you were in junior. He said, I think we'll have to agree to disagree on the plug comment, but we can all agree you look a lot like the pig in Charlotte's Web. That's a good one. The other one, yes, your shootout is in your driveway, not in the NHL, peasant. You pretend to be me in your backyard. Dream big, bud. Dude, I wish more professional athletes responded to criticism like that. It's literally like alcoholic gambling addicts that are like, you sold in the shootout. Be like, how about you post a picture with your shirt off, motherfucker? I'm in the NHL. I'm doing my best, man. I'm like the 14th best player in the world, man. Cut me some slack. I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me. I love that one too. Wiener.
Look at it.
They're refusing, but I'm looking.
You gotta look.
Duck smoke?
The secret is nothing is there. No one in the Mario universe poops. There's no poop.
Wario shits for sure.
No, he farts. That's a different.
You ever see the video? Oh wait, hang on. You ever see the video of it's like average start to a Mario game, and it's like, I baked you a delicious cake, Mario. And then it's like average start to a Wario game, and it's the video where the guy says, it's hotter than a fireman's ass in here. And then there's an earthquake, and all this shit falls off his shelves, and he goes, what the fuck?
It's hotter than a fireman's ass!
I haven't seen
from now on.
It's pretty good. You gotta see it, man. You gotta see it. Dude, can I give you a little secret? I had my tennis class last night. Playing tennis with other people who are beginner tennis players is goated if you're the doubles player that's at the net. I felt like Pete Sampras, man. The ball ever comes to you, all you have to do is touch it with your racket. They're not gonna get to it. Unless you hit it right at them, there's no shot they're gonna be getting. You're gonna be putting angles on that they've never seen before. You see the lady lose her mind playing mixed doubles? I saw a Reddit post where a lady, she got hit with the ball and then she threw her racket at the person who hit her with the ball and started screaming at them. That's the one? Yeah, I saw that one. Why'd you see a Reddit post? Because I'm on r/10s, man. Did you guys see that Zizek anecdote? It was a tweet that said, my friend saw Zizek speak at their school, and then the moderator interrupted him and said, I think it's time for questions. And he said, okay, I've got the first question. Professor Zizek, what would you say if you had more time? And then he just kept rambling. I'm going to say this, I have absolutely no idea what any of the defining ideals of his or ideas of his philosophy are, but that's my king right there. Comedians can be funny, but nobody can be as funny as a funny person that's not in comedy, man. He should go on Hawk Tuah, man. I would like to think that he would treat Haley Welch with such disdain that she might actually like disappear from the planet. Why would you want that? I'm honestly, I'm starting to think that we have a fundamental, we disagree on a lot of things. I don't think we'd get along. I used to think that it was funny to reference her because self-serious people resented her for being successful for a bad reason. As someone who's successful for not a good reason, I resented that mantle being placed on her, and I thought I would come to her defense. Then she's tweeted like about Bitcoin every single day for like 2 straight weeks, and not even like she's not even faking like being a true believer, which I wouldn't have that much respect for, but it's better than just posting like an AI generated meme about Bitcoin every day at least. We used to have people posting stuff that was like, you know, it takes 72 hours to send a wire transfer, but I can send funds instantly, you know, using the blockchain. And you'd be like, okay, I guess maybe like it's not that relevant to me, but it makes a little bit of sense. Now it's just like her head on like Doge's body, and it's like Doge on that thing, and I'm like, fame really gets to you? Not everybody can handle it. She had a meteoric rise. I don't want her to fall, I just want her to like tweet better stuff, man. And like, I get why she's doing it. Like, she's doing it for money, maybe. But then like all the people that are in the replies that are like, yes, like joy emoji, this picture of your head on Doge with the hashtag BTC is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, we're on the same planet as each other. Like, you could be into crypto, you know, it's not my scene, but you could be into it. But then to like be out here gaslighting yourself into thinking that like that's comedy, that's a step too far for this old soul. I'm sorry. I'm like, you're actually like tweeting deliberately like ChatGPT, which is crazy to me. I'm like, they must have fed your shit into the algorithm in order to get it to spit out the kind of decroded word salads that it spits out. And she can do whatever she wants. I don't know. Do you know what it is? And something happened to me. I don't know what it was. I've been trying to reverse engineer it. I became like an acolyte of authenticity at some point, despite being like the most disingenuous and sarcastic motherfucker I've ever met, probably. So now when I see people willfully send out like a signal into the world that is an obfuscation of their real spirit, it offends me on like an embarrassing level. It embarrasses me how offended I get. That's why when Apollo tweeted, I don't tweet much, but here's like my I voted sticker. And Dan replied, why don't you come on this website anymore? It has everything you like. And then 4 emojis of like a controller, a dog, like a football and a tennis racket. I told him to stop tweeting like a bot. Because like, I know your soul, man. I've seen the face of your spirit. Why are you tweeting like a bot? You're debasing yourself in the eyes of the creator, man. That's not you. That's like, it's like a bullet in my head to read that tweet when I've gazed into your personhood. And then you might say, well, how did you feel when he said your shirt looked like Tim Allen would wear it on Home Improvement? It felt like a salve on a burn because I knew it came from a place of realness. No, I don't think it makes him a bad person. I was just, momentarily offended by his very, very bot adjacent tweet. And I get that he's like an affiliate on X, even though I have no idea what it means. But that doesn't mean you have to sell your soul. Tweet 4 emojis like you're the CEO of the corporation. You could still... you could tweet from the heart. You don't need to... For me, it's just it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. You're not going to believe this, but this is basically Zizek's entire philosophy. I knew he was spitting, man. Turns out I don't have to read the books. I reverse engineered them through the power of my own decoded thoughts. That's good because the books are virtually unreadable. Yeah, I mentioned this like last week, but I got the audiobook for like on the sublime nature of ideology or something, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? I thought he would, like, I'm so stupid that I thought philosophy would be like, sandwiches are good, hamburgers are evil. And I'd be like, oh shit, let me write that down. But instead it's like, it's idea math. Like I haven't taken the prerequisites to understand what to do in this advanced course. Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha, Dumper. I remember her number like the summer. It was her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slumber party, but you could not call it that because it was slumber. Well, it was more like spending night, 3 in the morning, yawning, dancing under street lights. We chilling like a villain and feeling right in the middle of the ghetto in the hood, but in spite, although the bull S, we're on our backs staring at the stars above, talking about what we're gonna be when we grow up. I said, what you wanna be? She said, alive. It made me think for a minute, then looked in her eyes. I could have died. Time went on. I got grown. Rhyme got strong. Came back home. Fine little Sasha was gone. Her mama said she was the dude that was treating her wrong. I kept on singing my songs and hoping at a show that she would one day be standing in the front row. 2 weeks later, she got found in the back of a school with a needle in her arm. Baby, 2 months due. Sasha Thumper. It's like that, yo. I love who you are, love who you ain't. You're so Anne Frank. Let's hit the attic and hide out for about 2 weeks. Bruh.